The member for Mississauga Lakeshore.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. Firstly, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to the people of Mississauga Lakeshore for entrusting me with the honor of representing them here in this Parliament. My wife, Zenny, and I are very grateful for your trust. Our community reflects the best of Canada, diverse, innovative, hardworking, and compassionate, and I'm proud to be their voice in this chamber. And I want to thank all of them, including a wonderful team of volunteers during the campaign. Mr. Speaker, it's with humility and a profound sense of duty that I rise in this House to speak about our priorities for Canada in response to His Royal Highness King Charles III's speech from the throne. The speech sets out an ambitious and hopeful vision for Canada, one that reflects the values we share for the future we want to build together. It's a vision that aligns closely with the priorities I've consistently championed and I wish to reaffirm today. One is a strong economy, a robust social programs, national unity, and a respected voice for Canada on the global stage. Since 2007, when I was first elected as the Member of Parliament provincially, I have stood for these values, Canadian values. We overcome challenges when we work together. I delivered 6 comprehensive budgets that brought our province from the depths of the recession to a balanced book. And we achieved our 1.1 million net new jobs and raised our province's credit rating. We built prosperity by working together with industry, small business, and all levels of government. These achievements were grounded in clear principle: to borrow wisely at low rates to promote capital and investment, and to promote prosperity, and not to borrow to cover day-to-day operating expenses. Growing up in Kensington Market, I learned this firsthand from my father, a merchant who became Canada's first Portuguese-Canadian business owner. And he taught me to borrow strategically to make money, spend less than you make to live, and keep back some for retirement. These values, fiscal discipline, smart investment, and long-term planning are essential not only for personal financial health, but also for responsible government. Borrow to invest in infrastructure, not to pay for operating expenses. Invest more, spend less. They are reflected in the Prime Minister's approach to fiscal prudence. By investing and attracting foreign direct investments, we grow our economy, and with a purpose: to sustain the social programs that matter to most Canadians, like universal health care, retirement security, public education, and protect our environment as an economic imperative. Mr. Speaker, during my previous mandate in the Ontario Legislature, we navigated through global uncertainty and delicate relations with foreign trading partners with prudence and purpose. Our steady hand ensured that Canada emerged from the global financial crisis to one of the strongest fiscal positions in the G7. We also helped to expand the Canada Pension Plan to ensure that future generations of our retirees can live with dignity. I saw firsthand how internal trade barriers undermine success. And with our commitment to create one Canadian economy from 13, we will help unlock Canada's full economic potential and build a stronger country. This enables us to move forward with national child care, dental care, pharmacare, strengthening our health care, and making landmark investments in housing and affordability. All of this is underpinned by an unshakable belief in Canadian values: compassion, fairness, fiscal responsibility, and opportunity for all. The speech from the throne outlines a renewed and forward-looking agenda. It speaks to building a fairer and more resilient economy, one where everyone can succeed. I'm encouraged to see this new government enhanced vision grounded in putting more money back in Canadians' pockets so that they can invest more in their communities, to protect the environment through market-driven solutions, and to reinforce our position on the world stage as a principled, engaged nation. Speech from the throne reinforced that the government is laser-focused on lowering costs that will continue to present serious solutions to ensure Canadians are better off by cutting taxes for hardworking Canadians, by eliminating the GST on first-time home buyers, by removing consumer carbon pricing. We are making more affordable initiatives for every generation. The emphasis is on long-term planning, beyond election cycles. It's the blueprint to build a country that serves everyone. And Mr. Speaker, as we do eliminate the consumer pricing, I reflect on being part of a government that introduced cap and trade to Ontario, exempting that province from the federal carbon pricing backstop at the time. We implemented incentive measures that drive behavioral change, including grants for electric vehicles, home energy retrofits, and other green initiatives. We took bold steps to decarbonize, including the closure of the Lakeview Coal Generation Plant, known as the Four Sisters in my riding of Mississauga Lakeshore. It transformed the site into a revitalized waterfront and created new public spaces. That was what was once the nation's largest polluter, contributing to over 36 smog days a year. It is now a symbol of conservation, clean energy, and community renewal. The work wasn't just environmental, it was economic. And by advancing clean technologies, the site is now home to a sustainable district energy system at the forefront in the Great Lakes and a leader in climate innovation. More can be done. Unlocking the potential of our critical minerals and clean energy resources is essential, not only to drive Canadian economy, but to protect our sovereignty in an ever-changing geopolitical situation. We must not allow others to divide us or exploit the wealth that lies beneath our land. Instead, we must lead with purpose, unity, and vision. And as we look to the future, we look to nation building. I was proud to have played a role in advancing cooperative capital markets securities regulation, modernizing our fragmented security system from 10 jurisdictions in attempts to do it to one. And that was nation building. More needs to be done to strengthen our national competitiveness while embracing the unique strengths in each region, from the small cap in British Columbia, to natural resources in Alberta, to fisheries in the Maritimes, to energy in Quebec. And in the North, we must ensure that the development of mineral rights is grounded in meaningful consultations in true partnership with Indigenous communities. The world is also looking to Canada as peacekeepers and defenders of justice, where the rule of law prevails. My parents came to Canada in post-war Europe, fleeing fascist regimes and an oppressive dictatorship. They quite literally sought freedom and opportunity. Canada embodies those values. While we heard from the throne speech that it reiterates why my parents immigrated to this country so many years ago. Canada has what the world needs and the values the world respects. It is our duty, Mr. Speaker, to protect a just society and a free democracy, one where peaceful protest is possible and individual rights are upheld. The commitment includes standing with our allies, like NATO, to ensure peace and security at home and abroad. We must always remain vigilant in protecting our country and the principles that we stand for. And to conclude, Mr. Speaker, the path forward is not without challenges, but the direction is clear. The throne speech charts a new course that is ambitious and achievable. We know that the economy is only truly strong when it serves everyone. This bold plan outlines will build the strongest economy in the G7. As His Majesty said, we will ensure we don't just survive ongoing trade wars, but emerge from them stronger than ever. Canadians can be assured that this new government will protect our social programs, strengthen Canadian culture and identity, create better jobs, and make life more affordable for them. And to my constituents in Mississauga Lakeshore, I will continue to work every day to advance your interests and uphold the values we hold dear. Together, Mr. Speaker, we will build a stronger, fairer, and more united Canada. Thank you.